podcast in Portugal.
So, we're here in Portugal for an interview with Rizumik. And I'd like to ask, first of all, where did you get this name from, Rizumik?
Where did I got this name from? Well, first of all, let me thank you for having me here. This name comes from a Japanese word, Rizumik Soru, that means rhythmic soul. So I got this first part, Rizumik, just Rizumik, and then it sounded really nice to me because it sounded like almost like resume, resumo, the Portuguese word. Riso from smiling, and mic from microphone. That's a device that almost every beatboxer and singer uses. So I felt that there were too many connections, and then I thought it was the perfect name for me.
It could just be that word.
It could just be that word.
If you're really prepared for this world, if you're really ready to take all it has to take.
Exactly. Because I mean, that's what parents do, right? They test it. It's natural. It's just yeah, but I think they accept it pretty good nowadays. And well, I don't talk with them much about my concerts and about what I do, but I like to keep them posted. They know the things. But they go
on Facebook to see your...
Not much, and they only been to one or two concerts of mine. But they really enjoyed it. But it's not like they want to know everything and they want to see and listen to everything. No, they just keep a certain distance.
In one way, it's good because it gives you liberty.
Yes, exactly. So I wouldn't like them to be like, okay, what are you doing? Let me listen to it. That is good. I like that beat. I don't like that beat.
No, you better change this.
You better change this. It could be better, because the scratch, Dad, what are you talking about? You're an engineer.
So, how do you identify yourself? Are you a beatboxer, performer, an artist? How do you...
It's difficult. I think I'm a little bit of all of those, all of the above, because sometimes I feel myself, I feel like I'm an artist, yes, of course, because I do a form of art. I practice a form of art. I'm a percussionist as well, but that's included in the in artist. Beatboxer as well, and performer because because I perform whenever I'm on stage or whenever I'm improvising something. I'm performing, kind of.
How is it being a beatboxer over here in the world of fado on one side, música pimba on the other? Are you in the middle term?
I wouldn't say middle term. I don't know. I'm in a category that's very marginal, very underground. It's something that very small people tend to not know about beatboxing. It's growing. And well, I like that because one of my main goals is to prove the versatility of beatboxing and to make it grow in Portugal. And I believe that I'm doing it with a reason. I was born in Portugal, so I have to perform my art in Portugal, despite being in other places as well. But Portugal is my country. I have to do something here.
You have to show your roots.
Exactly. And for one side, I feel that it's very difficult because of those conditions, the country conditions. On the other hand, I also feel that I have market because it's something that is not very explored. You don't see much beatboxing in Portugal, so I think, okay, this might be good as well.
There's the niche. There's a niche right here, and
so there's both sides of the coin. I like to explore that.
And what Portuguese bands do you like?
Well, I like that's one of the most difficult questions because I like so many things, either Portuguese or international. But in Portugal, I feel that we've got lots of really good projects that are becoming visible nowadays and that are growing as well. And I feel really good about that because the Portuguese music is having an international projection that is appealing to everyone. I like bands from Violinda, the modern fado, alternative.
Enamora,
exactly. Tascaria, Blasted Mechanism, world music, and then I like, for instance, Ornatos Violeta, I like Tucanas, the feminine percussion group, I like that a lot. Os Chocalhos, Rodrigo Leão, Pedro Carneiro, Portuguese percussion, classic Portuguese percussion, and then I like, of course, I valorize projects, stage projects that I see outside with really good models like Stomp or Mayumana, one of my top references. And then we've got in Portugal Bidon, it's a group from the north that is like the Portuguese Stomp. They're very influenced by Stomp, but I think that's good. I mean, it's good to have a group that is doing that kind of performance on stage in Portugal. And we've got Tumbala as well. It's a group from a friend of mine, and he's got lots of musicians with this weird suits with instruments and playing things on the street and doing lots of performances. I kind of like that kind of material.
What makes your beatboxing unique from other beatboxers?
Me, because beatboxing always depends on your body, on your structure, vocal apparatus, and your breathing, your muscles, inner muscles. It depends on your creativity, your originality, your fluency, your speed, your musical influences, and so that makes me different from all the other beatboxers, whether I want it or whether I don't. I used to say that if I try to copy that certain sound from other beatboxer, I might do that sound, but not like him, not exactly like him. I can do very close. It can sound almost the same, but it won't be the same because of the shades, the tongue, the teeth. I mean,
the morphology.
Exactly, and that's what I think that it's awesome about beatboxing, is that it's something really unique. It depends on you, on your inner essence, on your inner self, because it's your body and it's your mind, your soul that is on play when you do beatboxing.
When your left brain with your right brain.
Exactly. Everything mixed together. So I mean, I don't know how to describe my style. I think I'm different from other beatboxers because of my skills on improvisation mostly. I like to improvise in my rhythmical notion. Because in what matters to technique and sound, I'm not best. I'm not better than other beatboxers, than most of the other beatboxers.
And I mean, maybe that's what inspires your creativity. Because you don't have to structure things. You just go with the flow.
Maybe that's what keeps me far away from the best beatboxers. But maybe that's what makes my style unique, like you said. And maybe that's what the people that go and see my shows, maybe that's what they like. I mean, it's. But most of the times people don't realize that. People think that I have a practice routine like any other musician and that I practice lots of hours, and it's not true. But that's what people think. I don't know why.
And
thank you.
So for someone who's interested in the art of beatboxing, is there like an ABC of beatboxing or beatboxing for dummies?
There is some kind of tutorials and stuff for people to learn, and for nowadays, if you want to start on beatboxing, we've got lots and lots of information on the internet. And I can tell you the two best websites in my opinion. It's humanbeatbox.com. You have lots of tutorials and information there about the techniques and about what beatboxing really is. You've got the history of beatboxing there, and you've got beatboxbattle.com, where it's the world's largest database on videos of beatboxers all around the world, battles, championships, freestyles, jam sessions, everything.
I saw your interview over there, and it was fantastic.
They have really good information there, and if you want to keep updated, these two sites are really good, either for dummies or for professionals.
So, if you had the opportunity, would you like to join a group like Voca People, or do you prefer to go solo? Sometimes with one person, the other times with another artist.
I like both. I really, really like both ways, because I've always wanted to become part of one of those groups since young age as well. First time I saw Stomp or Mayumana, or even Voca People, I liked it a lot, lots of things. I always wanted to become part of something like that because I felt it was really good. It's a lot of different art in one show, and you get to travel all around the world and meet interesting people and develop your skills. So I think I always thought that was the best way for me to go. I made an audition for my human as well, a private audition, but they didn't need any artists back then, and so I didn't got the chance to become part of the company.
Boca people, if you're listening,
yes, please contact me. I would love to be part of your show. Do you know there's a Portuguese group called the Voicemail? That it's like the Portuguese vocal people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to check.
You have to check that out. They're really good guys, and they have 2 or 3 beatboxers as well. It's a group of singers and beatbox.
They really got a popular name, Voicemail.
Voicemail. Well, the vocal people in the Voicemail. Just as we have Stompin' Bidon, the Portuguese. But I think it's good. It's really good to have shows like that. And yes, I would love to be part of one of those important groups. I would like to have that experience in my life. But well, didn't have the chance so far.
Let's see.
I had a almost thing, but didn't got to it. And yes, I like the other.
Maybe it wasn't the time.
Maybe it was. Yes, that's what I feel. Maybe it wasn't the time.
You have to be prepared.
Exactly, and things happen for a reason. But I like the other direction you told, of doing different things with different musicians, experimenting different combinations, lots of styles. That's what I really like about beatboxing. I like, for instance, a musician with a very strange instrument. He just comes by and I play this. Oh, really? What's that? He shows me. Okay, can I beatbox with you? It's like that. I mean, I find something. Okay, can I match beatboxing with your art? Interact with you, exactly. And so I really like that. Mainly, my videos on Facebook and on my blog are about improvisations and jam sessions like that. I mean, I find people, I get to know them, and then we do stuff together, and that's it. And it's those moments, and most of them haven't been rehearsed, most of them haven't been planned. It's just pure improvisation, just flowing. I also have the notion that in order to live out of music and to have a certain amount of stability, you need to be visible and differentiated. Yes, you have to appear on TV shows. People have to know you. People have to know your name, and you have to keep appearing, doing stuff. That's not much. If I feel myself pressured in doing something, I tend to not answer as naturally as in other ways. But I have to do it sooner or later. So really slowly, I'm trying to build a brand. I'm trying to build. Well, the brand is already there, but I'm trying to build this.
I would say I am building a brand.
Yes, I am building a brand. That's correct. That's correct.
So, and to finish, could you do a small performance over here for Best in Portugal? Are you inspired?
Well, I could do something. I don't have water now, but I'm going to do a waterless improvisation.
Fantastic. Well, Best in Portugal with Rizumik.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Best in Portugal.